Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Nick from Rise Up Sports and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be breaking down what happened in week 11 of the NFL. Some crazy outcomes this week, so let's just get into it. All right, this week started off hot. Titans Packers. That was interesting. I did not expect Aaron Rodgers to be so it looked like he didn't really care out there a lot. The Packers were definitely in this one. And he just kind of at the end of the game was like, okay, I'll just lose. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. But for Aaron Rodgers, he is 4-7. Like, I get the Vikings just lost this week also, but that does not mean that the Packers have any better of a chance than they did before. Like, the Packers need to start winning. Like, this team is falling right now. I mean, Ryan Tannehill played really well. I mean, threw the ball 27 times for 333 yards. Really good. Derrick Henry threw a touchdown. But really, and they really did stop Derrick Henry. So when I was predicting this, I predicted that the Packers would be able to stop Derrick Henry. They really did. Like 28 carries for 87 yards is not that great. It's just they could not stop the pass in this one. Surprising. Aaron Rodgers was efficient as he always is. 15 incompletions is not great, but it's also not bad. They could not run the ball either. I mean, Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon could not run the ball at all. And the stats don't look terrible, but when you watch the game, it just still looked like they didn't really care. And so these receiving numbers aren't great, but they're not bad. It's like the Packers played an okay game, but not good enough to beat the Titans when Ryan Tannehill throws for 300 plus yards. So that's my opinion on that one. Bears Falcons, interesting one again. The Falcons end up getting this one. Justin Fields continues his dominance on the ground, 18 carries, 85 yards, just like a running back. Did not throw the ball a lot and didn't really, I would say didn't really need to, but you lost, so I guess you did need to. Marcus Mariota really, very similar style quarterback play here. Marcus Mariota was very ineffective at running the ball. 1.9 yards per carry, not gonna get it done. Cordell Patterson in this one had a kick return touchdown, the 9th of his career, which is an NFL record. Crazy there. Kyle Pitts probably out for the year now. So that really sucks for him. And you see like a lot of one catch, two catch, not very many catches for this team. They're much more of a running football team, and both of these teams really are. And it just ended up the Falcons got away with this one. I feel like they really either team could have won. I don't think it was that interesting. Eagles Colts, interesting one here because Jalen Hurts did not play amazing. Just kind of controlled the clock, to be honest. Ran the ball 16 times, threw it 25. So pretty even between his throws and runs, but they ran the ball a lot as well. Not super effective, honestly, and that was I think the Colts defense, they played really good. Matt Ryan looks pretty good. Jonathan Taylor is kind of back in a way. Did not play great, but was also not bad. Really low scoring game here. A lot of low scoring games this week, except for a couple, but Eagles got away with it at the end with Jalen Hurts rushing for a touchdown. Patriots Jets, gosh, it was hard to watch, honestly. Really nothing much to say here other than Zach Wilson needs to not be the starting quarterback of the Jets anymore. He is really bad. I don't know how they're 6-4, to be honest. Like that, Zach Wilson just is not good. When you're running the ball and Zach Wilson leads your team in rushing, it's not good. It's something if Lamar or Justin Fields even leads your team in rushing. But when Zach Wilson leads your team in rushing and he only got 26 yards, that's a problem. I guess the Patriots defense is really good, but Zach Wilson can't throw the ball either. I think they had just over 100 yards total, something like that. Looks like Patriots also didn't look good. Damon Harris only ran the ball 8 times. I don't know why they didn't give the ball more to him because Ramondre Stevenson had 15 carries but couldn't do anything. So why not give the ball to Damon Harris? I don't understand that. This game obviously came down to one of my favorite NFL players. My favorite player in college, Marcus Jones, kick a punt return touchdown to win the game, but it was just a very boring game. Commanders Texans not really ever in question. I mean, they were up 20 to nothing, I think, in this one. So I'm not even going to talk about that. The Saints Rams, Matt Stafford could not get it done. I think the Rams are done. Like no Cooper Cup, it's a little bit of an issue. No running game, also a bit of an issue. Alvin Kamara didn't even play that well, I don't think, if I remember. It was more Andy Dalton played really well. I mean, he just really carved out this Rams defense. Olave played great. I mean, and then Matthew Stafford got hurt again. So it's a tough scene here for the Rams. It's disappointing after their Super Bowl win last year. Browns Bills, another interesting one. Didn't watch a whole lot of this one, but Jacoby Brissett played great. Best game of the season for him. Nick Chubb, a lot of running issues for teams this year, or at least in this week. Mari Cooper played great, but the Bills and Josh Allen just were able to manage the game, get it done. James Cook and Singletary both had really good games in this one. I think that's the main reason why they won this game, honestly, is because of the rushing that both of them had. Let's see. And then Panthers Ravens, another one I didn't really watch, but Ravens escaped, I guess. Mark Andrews, was he even playing? I don't even remember seeing him. He was out there, didn't do a whole lot. Again, another running team. Lamar did not play great, but Baker just played worse, and I think that was the key to the game. No rushing for this team either. A lot of bad rushing. I said that already, but Lions, Giants, and again, like Saquon just could not do anything in this one. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, Matt Breida came in for a little bit, got a touchdown off of Saquon. Should have been his. I'm a little salty from fantasy, but that's okay. And then Jared Goff, just managed the game. Jamal Williams, big game for him. Justin Jackson actually led the team in rushing yards. DeAndre Swift, again, only 5 carries, but he seems to always get in the end zone. Like every week he gets in the end zone. And so fantasy wise, it's hard to bench him after that. But Lions, good win for them. They're 4-6. They're climbing. They might beat out the Packers in this division. Who knows? I could see it happening, honestly. Raiders, Broncos, OT win. Devontae Adams, just top tier receiver. Derek Carr, after that emotional press conference, gets a win. And the Broncos fall. What are they at now? Fall to 3-7. So both 3-7 teams. And then I'll get to the Chiefs Chargers in a minute, but Chiefs running away with that division as well. Chargers probably coming in second. Cowboys Vikings. Okay, so this obviously was the game that everybody was probably looking forward to, honestly. Vikings looked awful. They could not do anything. Kirk Cousins, 105 total passing yards. Dalvin Cook ran the ball well, but when you're down as much as they were, you can't run the ball. That does nothing for you. And I mean, just not a good game. It really the box score doesn't even show it. You had to watch it because I mean, Michael Parsons in the backfield every play. This offensive line was not ready at all. Dak didn't even have to play well, but he did. He played very efficiently, and that's what he needed to do. Zeke and Tony Pollard played decently. Tony Pollard, great through the air. CeeDee Lamb, decent game. But really, when you go up that big, Brett Maher, probably the best kicker in the NFL right now. Sorry, Justin Tucker, but Brett Maher is looking really, really good. Bengals, Steelers. Steelers played them tough, man. I mean, I was impressed with the Steelers, honestly, in this one. Not an easy game for them. Joe Burrow played pretty well. There were a couple interceptions that could have cost them a game. Joe Mixon again. By the way, I'm the owner of Joe Mixon and Saquon Barkley and one of my fantasy, and Justin Jefferson in one of my fantasy teams. You would think I'm number one, right? But they all had terrible games, and so I'm going to lose this week because Joe Mixon, Saquon, and Justin Jefferson all were terrible. So that's unfortunate, but Samaje Perine stole all 3 touchdowns from Joe Mixon. It's okay. I'm not salty at all about it. T. Higgins, great game. And then for the Steelers, Kenny Pickett managed the game very well. Najee Harris doing better now, which is good to see. George Pickens obviously probably one of the best rookie receivers this year. Freiermuth had a great game as well. And then Chiefs Chargers at the very end here. Patrick Mahomes, great game, 3 touchdowns, 300 passing yards. Isaiah Pacheco, not sure if I'm saying that right. Had a great game on the ground. Clyde Edwards-Helaire looks like he might be out for the year. Travis Kelce, 3 touchdowns. I mean, what else do you want from him? Played amazing. And then Herbert played really well until the very end where he threw that interception to lose the game. And that's kind of all it was. Keenan Allen was back. Mike Williams got hurt again. So, but Keenan Allen being back will definitely help the Chargers try to make a wild card spot because Kansas City's kind of wrapped up this division already. And then tonight, 49ers Cardinals. It'll be an interesting one. I have the 49ers. I'm hoping I can do better. 8-5 on my picks so far this week. Chance to get to 9-5. Picked the 49ers, and for fantasy reasons, I need the 49ers. But, I think the 49ers have a good chance tonight. Cardinals really have struggled a lot recently. And then Christian McCaffrey joining the 49ers with Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. I mean, they're just... And then their defense have a star in each position, like each level of the defense has a star. So I'm expecting big things from 49ers tonight. But yeah, that was my picks for week 11. Check out my predictions for week 12 coming very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next Rise Up Sports.